Hello everyone, it's SandToise, and welcome back to the channel. This is Skyblock episode 23, and let's just jump right into things. So, as I did last time, I set up the intermittent farm. As you can see, I've gotten a good amount of levels. It's been very efficient for XP, and it's going to be good in the future. I'm probably going to set up an enchanting room over there, but for now, that's kind of not my priority. What I want to do today is expand our storage even more. Right now we have this little house, which is fine, but it's not really that much storage. Like, we can't actually store that much just because the house is really small. So I wanted to make a more dedicated storage area that's just purely for chests and such, and that's bigger too. So I'm going to have to build out a big platform, and I think I'm just going to make it behind the house so we can break out this back wall and just move right into our storage area. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. Not sure how wide I want to make it, but I think going about 3 blocks out from the edge of this little piece there is probably good. And then I can just start with the actual storage building part. I think it would be nice to have an item sorting system in it at some point, but I would need a lot of redstone and such for that. So that's probably not going to be something I get done right away, but in the future, having an item sorting system would be awesome. Alright everyone, so as you can see, I have a nice big platform, so I can start setting up the storage area I want to build in this area. I made it wider than the house and pretty large, just because I know I'm going to want a lot of storage, so I felt it was pretty important to get a good amount. I guess we'll probably keep with the same trend and use oak logs for kind of like decoration, and then oak planks for the walls, just because that's kind of what we've got going on for this house, so it might make sense to do it for our new warehouse as well. But we can decide how that looks kind of once we get into it. Alright, so I started just kind of getting an outline of where I wanted to build the walls and such for this warehouse. As you can see, I've got the logs here and then wood blocks on the bottom. I think I want to go get some glass panes for the walls. I feel like that would look kind of nice, but I don't know how much use we'll actually get out of that, because we're going to have chests there. So I guess we'll just have to see, but I'm going to grab some glass panes. I got way too many, but that's fine. It's kind of what I usually do at this point. I think like putting blocks like this and then glass panes kind of like that, maybe. Maybe we can do that here as well. Just lock things up like that. Okay, so I definitely got way too many glass panes. I did not need all the ones that I got, but it's okay. I'll have extra for projects and such in the future, which is good. I'm just going to put these. This is why I need more storage. As you can see, it's chaos. Like this wood chest, I want to get more dedicated areas. I have diamond swords in this one for some reason. It's pure disaster. But as you can see, I need more wood. I also need to get this floor area completely filled in, because as of right now, it's just slabs. And because I need to put chests and stuff down, I need to make it actually a proper floor. Okay, so as you can see, the floor is now fully in place. I put some glowstone in the middle, just because these torches kind of don't reach the center of the room as well. I think it kind of balances things out. I want to do maybe a little design or something here. I guess I'll clear those slabs out and figure out what I can put there. Maybe, how much I don't have a ton of end stuff left, so that probably won't work super great. But actually, I could maybe alternate it with the nether bricks. Let's see. So if I did like, no, that doesn't look too good. I don't think we're gonna do that. Just to test. I do want to find something I can put there as a design, because I think it would be fun, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get anything good with that color scheme. Maybe these blocks here, but I feel like they're kind of out of place. They look kind of cool. So I don't know. I'll have to see. But I don't think those are what we're going to put there either. I guess for right now it's just going to stay cobblestone on the floor, so nothing exciting unfortunately, but until we can get something better to go there, we don't really have many other options. So now all I need to do is basically get the walls finished up. I need more oak logs, and I'm probably going to need more oak wood as well. Once we get the walls finished up, we can eventually start working on the roof and the rest of the build. Okay, so as you can see, I haven't finished that yet, but we're going to kind of run into an interesting problem with the roof, where this building is just designed to be taller than the little house we've made. So it's going to be a bit of a clash, I think. But you know what? That's okay. I think it'll look fine in the end. I just got to be really careful, kind of in this area, because I do want this warehouse to have a good amount of floors, a lot of storage. But our little storage house that we have here is kind of getting in the way of that. So we kind of want to get rid of that stair maybe, and then go around and kind of do the same thing on this side. Okay. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the spacing and stuff, but I do need a way to get up to the next level a lot easier, so I'm going to set up that for right now. And we have one over here as well, but let's make it so I can, there we go. So now we have a way to get to the, why is the elytra doing that? That's really weird. Okay. So now we have a way to get up here. We do need to figure out what we want to do with the roof. I think something similar, like a big kind of slanty roof that connects into this one, and this one kind of just pushes into the wall here. It's probably what we want to do, but I'm not sure. I don't think the same roof style will work, just because it's going to be super tall and just way too much work to do this roof style. So I think I just may do just cobblestone stairs all the way up, kind of like a 45-degree angle. It's not like the best, but I think it's just going to turn out looking better than doing the tall pointy roof. So I'm just going to get a bunch of stairs. I will need a lot this time, and I'm just going to try and go see if we can figure something out to do with this roof over here. Okay, so as you can see, I have completed about 1/2 of the roof and the little top bit, so let's go look at it. You can't really see it from out here because the melon farm's in the way, but it's just a simple kind of like stair, stair roof. Nothing too complex, nothing too crazy, but it's going to give us a lot of space on the inside, kind of, which is what we're looking for. I'm just going to repeat the same thing over here, and then we will have our roof fully set up. It's kind of getting in the way of the tree farm, but that's kind of whatever at this point. We can fix that, and obviously we can still mine the tree, so it's not really a big deal, but it would be nice if it wasn't, but that's not really an option, I guess, at this point. But I'm just going to get this roof fully filled out, and then I guess start setting up the actual storage in this farm. Not this farm, in this warehouse. Alright everyone, so I decided to come over here to get a little bit better vantage point so we could check out our warehouse roof. As you can see, that's what it looks like. It's nothing beautiful. I would not call it my best work, but it will function for what we needed to do, and that's really all that matters in my opinion. So I'm just gonna quickly get a bunch of chests, so pretty much take as much wood as I can out of here really, and I can't do it all at once. Just get just as many planks as I can, then come over here and get 40. We'll start with 42 chests. We're going to need more, I am sure, but it looks like we can do 2 double chests there, in these side areas, because they're 4 blocks long, so we can do, no, I didn't close that up. That's fine, it'll stay like that for right now. I'll fix that at some point, because I think we'll just do the bone blocks like we have on this side. But I've got to keep going with these chests. I don't know what I want to do with the middle yet, seeing as it is 5. Maybe we'll put an ender chest in this middle section, just because I guess that sort of fits. So we'll put the ender chest in this middle area, right over here, like that. I guess we'll get another one to go over there, but for right now, we'll just leave it like it is. Now, I definitely could optimize this storage and kind of fill in all the gaps, but that's not as aesthetic in my opinion, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put chests where I want them, which is, you know, I want to leave some windows, I want things to look decently nice. I think that's more fun just in the long run to kind of get a build that doesn't look too terrible. So having these chests and these windows, I don't know, and we're going to have plenty of space. I don't think we're going to need much more than that. So I think we'll turn out being fine. I need to get more chests though. Only 5 more, so it's not going to be enough. I need a lot of wood. I'm probably just going to go get some more out of this chest over here. Just keep having the stacks. Okay, so there we go. We've got a bunch of chests set up in this room now, probably more than I will need for the time being. Looks like I can squeeze 2 more in right there. It looks kind of goofy, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. I can do single chests in like some of these areas, I think. But for right now, I'm not going to stress, because let's just start getting some of these chests organized. I want to put some labels and such on them, just so we know what we're going to put in each chest. Going to need a lot of signs for that, so I'm just going to get a couple. I'll just do that many. Let's see. 15 signs probably isn't quite enough, so I'll get more. Okay, there we go. So that is 24 signs. We're probably going to need more than that, but for right now, this will be a good start. So I think we just want to start with wood. I guess these chests in the back, or maybe these chests over here. How many wood types do we have? We have 6 wood types, it looks like. So a group of 6 chests would be best, or of 4 and 2. We don't have that, as you can see. But actually, maybe these back 6 over here can be the different wood types. So we can have, you know, oak is going to be our most prominent, so we can make this chest oak. And then we can do birch. Actually, you know what? We're probably not going to get enough wood to make this mini chests for wood a necessity. I think we'd probably be better off just doing these 3 chests. Because that way we can just divide it in half. And we can just do oak / birch in this top chest / acacia. And then we can come down here and do jungle and dark oak. That way we have all 3 wood types or all 6 wood types represented, but we only need to take up 6 chests for it. I think that's just going to work better in the long run. This is also going to let us just do planks and such as well. So we can just make the top that all for oak, and then we'll do birch, and then planks and assorted other oak wood items can go here, and same with birch on this bottom layer. So let's get all that as well. There we go. So we've got oak and birch all the way set up like this, and we don't have any planks right now, but that's okay. We'll get that in a little bit. And basically now we just need to do the same for all the other wood types to get them into their respective chests. Okay, so all of the wood chests are pretty much squared away, except for these odds and ends in here. We'll get that kind of squared away in a little bit, but for right now I want to start moving other stuff into the storage room. We do have to move our important flowers chest. Want to put that in a nice spot. We'll kind of keep like the plants and such maybe in this area, so we can upgrade the flowers chest to a double chest, and we can put that in this area right there, and we can just basically take everything from this chest and move it in there. I have a lot of poppies from the iron farm because they just generate a ton, so you know, these are the most common type of flower we're going to get, but hopefully we can get some more of the other flowers and start eventually getting some dyes and such, but I haven't taken the time to do that yet. But in the future, that's going to be one of the goals. And let's just square those out like that. All right, lastly, down here, we kind of need to do, I guess we'll do like potatoes and carrots and something in there. I don't know. Wonder what I'm going to do with, I guess we'll make this chest crop seeds instead of like final crops. So we'll do like seeds, and then we can put beetroot seeds and potatoes and carrots in that chest, because those are kind of like seeds. And I guess we'll do nether wart there too, because it's not, oh, I hadn't gotten that achievement yet. Okay. We'll do nether wart there because it's kind of a seed, but we don't really use it that much, so it can just kind of go out of the way. We'll put beetroot seeds at the top just because they're right there. Do potatoes on the next row, carrots, and then nether wart. I should go get some actual wheat seeds, and I think if I have any pumpkin or melon seeds, we should just get some backups, but I don't think we actually need them. Oh, we have cocoa beans. That's what we can use as our other seed. And then I guess we'll grab pumpkins and melons as well. So put cocoa beans there, and then wheat seeds in there. I'm actually thinking about it. We don't need pumpkins or melons kind of squared away because we just have the automatic system, and I don't even, yeah, we're fine on that in that regard. We do not need any more pumpkins or melons. Probably should just chuck this off the edge. There we go. So we're going to be good with that guard, but all our other seeds are taken care of, and then we can have another chest for crops and food items. So we'll put those maybe near the seeds, but on the other side, so we can have, I don't know, where should we put it? Let's make this chest food, so it's kind of accessible. I think that's probably a good way to handle it. We can put all of, the pumpkins, the melons, the wheat, and the apples in that chest. I think that's a good spot to kind of get those squared away, because they're all kind of food-ish. Pumpkins aren't technically food, but you can make them into pumpkin pie, which I think counts. So we can put those there. We can do wheat in there, and then, melons on the next row. I may convert the wheat to hay bales, actually, just because it'll be easier to store, because we don't need wheat all that much. We can just do hay bales instead. Yeah, and that looks just a little bit easier to store as well. Then everything else there is good. I just missed a flower. Okay, so food is here. We've got that all in place. We can get stuff from the cow farm as well, but we've got some extra golden carrots, which I guess I'm going to use right now. And we want to kind of get this chest here squared away because it's really chaotic and very not organized. We got an extra ender chest we can put for symmetry right there. We should probably get a nice like tools and weapons, I guess, because we got food here. We want to do like tools and then weapons in these two chests because those are kind of related. Kind of the stuff you need to take out on your adventure. So we can do tools here. We can grab the extra diamond gear that we don't need and just put that in that chest. And then we can do armor and other such, gear here. And then we can make this like valuable ores and minerals like diamonds and gold. So weapons, and then we'll do armor. And then we'll do ores, or valuables. There we go. So let's get all of this stuff here. We'll do the tools, we'll do the picks, we'll do the shovels. I'd rather put axes and such there. This is my pickaxe. We've got these to go there. We've got weapons, which can go right here. I have my other enchanted sword, the one with Smite 5, that I'm not using in my chest plate and such. We can take all these and put them in their proper spots. So let's put the bow in there as well. We can put the other diamond sword down here. And then let's start getting stuff into the armor chest. We can do helmets on the top. We can do chest plates, and then boots, and leggings. And we'll put our elytra, our extra elytra, in the armor chest as well. They're not technically armor, but I think they, count enough to be put there. Just because you wear it, and it's basically the same thing. So now all that's left is to get the valuable items into. We'll count our the saddle and horse armor as specialized armor, so they'll go in there as well. So all that's left is getting, diamonds, gold. We don't really need to put emeralds in this chest because we have it over at the village, but we'll put diamond, gold, and emeralds. Or we'll just do diamond and gold, actually, because we don't really need emeralds in there. Diamond and gold in that chest. And then let's get quartz. I want to consider that as one of our valuables. Lapis and redstone for sure. And then we can start getting all this other stuff squared away. Now, in a normal survival world, we'd put iron in this chest, but since we have the iron farm, and that's kind of its own dedicated system, I don't want to give a chest to it in here because we just do not need it. Like, this stuff is more important to kind of have its own space. If we really wanted to, we could just fill this entire chest with iron ingots and then worry about it. But, like, even in the house, we have this chest up here, which is just pure iron blocks, which I probably should move down to the area over here, but not right away. I think it's fine. Okay, so actually shulker shells can go in here. We don't need a ton of lapis because we're not enchanting a lot, so shulker shells can go right there. Okay, so I set up a good amount of this storage area. Just want to get a few more things squared away. I don't want to finish this all right now because it's kind of boring, and we can probably do more interesting things with our time, but let's leave that good start for now. I'll probably sort most of this off camera, but I think real quickly it would be good to go set up an enchanting area down at the Enderman farm just so we can start enchanting tools to have that available in the future. So let me grab some emeralds and go talk to one of our librarians and get some bookshelves. I think we need 15, I believe. So we'll need 3 more. Where's my other librarian? I think he's over here. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. Now we're good in terms of that. And now we can make our first enchanting table with the diamonds that we got, which is really cool. Because normally you really can't get diamonds in Skyblock, but because of End Cities, we're able to, and I think that's very interesting. We'll need 4 obsidian. Is it 2 diamonds or 1? Can't remember. I think it's 2 diamonds. Let's see. Enchanting. Okay, so it is 2 diamonds, so I was right. Let's grab some of our lapis. Where did I put it? Lapis lazuli. Let's actually get some more from the villager as well, just so we have a little bit more when we go down to the Enderman farm. Okay, so we got a little bit more lapis, and while we're at it, let's bring a diamond sword or, a diamond pickaxe or something, just so we can get some extra enchantments. I think diamond boots actually is what I'm going to bring with us, so we can maybe get feather falling, because that's really useful and we don't have that yet. And that is something I really want, just in case. And we'll just enchant an extra set of diamond armor, which I think will be fun. We don't really need enchanting, as you can see, because we can get protection 4 on pretty much everything we want, but it's kind of fun to just do it and have the option. So we will take this stuff over to the Enderman farm, and I'll also bring one of our anvils just to have with us as well. So I'll see you guys when I'm back at the Enderman farm and getting this stuff set up. Okay, so we're back at the Enderman farm. There are a ton of ender pearls that I just cannot be bothered to collect, so I'm going to quickly build the enchanting table setup over here. I messed it up, I think. I meant to do it over here, and I did not do that. So let me silk touch these bookshelves out of the way. We've got to put the... can never remember where to put the table to get this to work right. I think it's like so or something. And then you put the table there, but I don't remember. This feels wrong. I feel like I'm not doing something right. I do have level 30 enchant, so maybe I did do it just fine, but who knows. I really need to get a system that just dumps these ender pearls automatically. Probably going to add like some hoppers and dispensers that just get rid of them constantly, because I have just way too many to ever reasonably use. But let's start, enchanting some gear. As you can see, there's not any enchantments that are so good so far. Thorns 2 is rare, so let's actually get that. Yeah, there we go. So Thorns 2, Unbreaking, and Protection 3, which is a pretty cool enchantment. I do want Feather Falling on these boots if possible, and Respiration is not super useful, but I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Protection 4 on the leggings, always good to get another pair of those. So that's an extra backup piece of armor for us. Depth Strider, again, not super useful, but I think there is a water monument, so it might be good to have for future use. So we'll take that, and then we'll just enchant the helmet with Protection 3. Not great, but kind of fun to get some of that enchanting squared away. Let's put an anvil over here. We'll just leave it in the same kind of area. And now we kind of have extra stuff to use our XP for. I wonder if I can get Depth Strider on our boots. Okay, so we can. So we can get Depth Strider, which is cool. So now we have extra use there. Not super useful again, but it does let us walk faster in water, I think. So, we can just walk normally on our bridge, which is nice. And then I guess we can put, I wonder if we can, oh, we have an elytra, there's no real point. Okay. But we've got our enchanting setup down here, which is nice. So now when we want to come get XP, we get our XP, and then we just go right to the enchanting table and enchant whatever we want. So that worked out perfectly. So now I'm going to go back over to the overworld and, clean up everything that I wanted to get done. Alright everyone, so I am back in the overworld after setting up the enchanting area in the end, and as you can see I put some bone blocks on the other end of the warehouse just to close up that hole in the roof. I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here. I kind of got done everything I wanted to get done, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know it wasn't the most in-depth episode. I just did kind of set up a storage area and chill out, but hopefully you guys found it at least a little bit interesting. As always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out, and I appreciate, knowing what you guys think about my content. As always, I'm SandToise. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next time.